It's just so important that we engage our community and we encourage a pipeline of informed, engaged public servants in the Mahoning Valley.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
Well, I think this program, it reflects the shared commitment to strong, effective, responsive government that we share here in the Mahoning Valley.
The Local Government Leadership Academy is an opportunity to help educate public officials so that they can lead from day one. The reason behind revitalizing the Local Government Leadership Academy was born from some requests from public officials that we had on record retention questions, public meeting questions, how state operating capital budgets happen, and that we realized that it was time to bring back a program that the Chamber had in process for decades.
I think that when somebody signs up for any type of public service, I always say this, especially to a newly elected official, running for office is easy, governing is hard. When you're in that position and you have to make decisions, there's a lot of things that impact that. There are a lot of laws. You need to know what you can and can't say, when you can and cannot do those things. You need to understand how all those things impact and affect how you govern. So I think that understanding those laws, hearing from our state leaders, and helping us become more educated is always a value to our community.
So strong communities begin with strong leadership. In order to be strong leadership, you have to have the foundational skills to be able to run in your organization and your community. Being able to provide them with these tools will allow them to hit the ground running in January, February, March, in Q1 of their new cycle, which is critical as these elected officials come in a time of upward trajectory for the Mahoning Valley. We need public officials to come in with the tools and knowledge to be able to be effective on day one.
Sure. The Western Reserve Port Authority, as you know, we're involved with not just running the Youngstown Warren Regional Airport, also in the economic development community. We work with Lake to River, Eastgate, Valley Partners, Chamber of Commerce, and all of our partners. And I think for those newly elected and elected officials to understand how those intersect and how we work with each other, whether it's bringing a Kimberly-Clark or working with existing companies, and what each role is played by each agency, I think is really effective so that those leaders know who to call and when to call them.
I always hope that when people take any kind of training class when you're a public official, that you're able to go back to your individual community and know that you can implement it. We don't want to provide information that just goes into the stratosphere of nowhere. We want something that they can have tangible results to positively impact their community.
I think we've all been in a position where we've all had trial by fire. We've all got into a spot that, maybe we didn't know quite what we were doing, where we worked through that and we had things happen. In this particular case, it's like drinking from a fire hose when you're an elected official. Information's coming at you, constituents are coming at you, and you learning just as a day goes by is really difficult. It can be doable, but if you have the education, sometimes you may not make some of the missteps that you didn't intend to do. So if we can help educate someone a little bit more and help them maybe avoid some of the problems or issues that some other that have gone before them have had.
The investment is nominal, and we were just given a proposal from the Western Reserve Port Authority to help sponsor those that want to attend but cannot attend due to financial constraints. So please reach out as soon as possible. The first class is this Friday, so time is of the essence. Spots are filling up quickly. We want to cap each class between 35 and 50 participants, and we're about there. So I do think that they will find it to be very valuable. They will take pieces back to their own communities to help make some changes to be a more efficient and stronger valley.
Our Port Authority would like to expand our sponsorship and extend the invitation to elected officials that we would also cover their registration fee.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.